Hello, everybody. I'm playing Last Epoch. So I noticed that they just put a new update out for the game, and I wanted to go ahead and show everybody the new update. So as you can see, same standard 5 classes I had when the game first came out. From what I understand, they've made a lot of changes, minor fixes, changes, other things that have been modified. Which the classes have modified is the Templar, I think is what they're called, in which you have Sentinel. That's what it is. Sentinel, they've made minor changes to the Rogue and to the Wizard as well. I'm curious to see what the changes are because originally the Wizard was pretty broken. I think I'll just do my standard and go to the Shaman here and just run him for a while. He's the Beastmaster's pretty cool. Does damage based off of your pets you have out. Which is really cool one is the combination Raptor class. It's fantastic. It's like a fine wine is how good that is. So, take care of the name. Go Jones. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started with. I don't feel like doing that. Sword character found. I will play party normal routine items found by the players, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I've got an offline mode to keep it from saying or doing things online. So yeah, go ahead and do that. In the beginning, there was darkness. Only enter myself and the void. I was content with nothing. So I've always this storyline's always reminded me of Doctor Who and the Chaos Demon Gods. I I dare say this is like somebody who used to play Warhammer Fantasy and then was really into Doctor Who and did this. It's a good game. It tickles that ARPG spot in the back of my brain, the lizard brain that loves the little number get bigger moments. Make sure the music's going. No, it's not. Which, by the way, music's White Lie, streamer free music, blah blah blah. Descriptions in the bio. Oh, they added more to this intro video. But why? Was it on the Sought Power Redemption? Or was this fate? Perhaps, but no story is quite that simple. So when I first played this game, so you can see that, they had stories for all the characters, and it was a building story of where, well, oh, they closed this off. A little wolf out. Trying to see what's going on at the bottom there. Sorry, I'm adjusting. I apologize. Really should have done that ahead of time. Didn't. Oh well. You don't come here for the grade A experience. I shouldn't have skipped that. So if you become a Beastmaster, you're entirely reliant on your pets, and you do more damage based off of your pets you have out. Eventually you can get items that give you bonuses based off of what you do with your pet. I've already sunk over 400 hours into this game. I've never understood why those things are part of the avian army that shows up and tries to murder everything. Perhaps I'm not thinking. This is where they show me that I can dodge stuff. Rolling B. That's easier just to tank the hits. It really is. Where did I loot? Health armor. I drop that part. I'll just sell it later. Ooh, yay, a horde of bad guys. I do think the shaman here is possibly the most broken out of all the classes. The next being the rogue with her jumping skills. Same area? No. Gotta love load screens. Wish I could do something during the load screen that somebody didn't patent that and or label it as theirs. WB. Okay, so now I'm going to put the atomic. I want to put the staff. You know, yeah, sure, why not? I'll put the staff because right now it's pretty beneficial for me. You don't get your titular classes so much later. On this poor schlub. You learned Furious Leap. Yay! I can use my right mouse bumper to leap every 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I should be reading this. I do apologize. But the games are not long enough. People should have seen this by now. Braille's a side character. He joins you for a short period of time to help with the fight that's going on in the area and to keep the aliens from taking over the area. He basically mainly wants peace. Name the grill. Since we're both heading to the same location, why don't we go together? You seem like a trustworthy fellow. Come with me. You know, I've never told him I don't need help. Why not? Who says I'd be helping you? Besides, it would be awkward to ignore each other. Oh, I guess I have to take him. Come on, let's go. Oh, I leveled up. That's right. Passive systems. Getting passive young points. Gaining a passive point by leveling up and completing quests, advancing your passive trees will unlock new skills and passives. Master classes. Initially, you may only place points in your base class tree, which you gotta put 20 points in there. If you don't put the 20 points in there, you can't put points in your tertiary tree or your secondary tree. Now, there's also Guilds you can join later on. There's multiple guilds now. There used to only be two when the game first came out. Now they've got four. Two of them you can optionally join, but you can stack them on top of one of them. And the other choices you have are the observers and the tradesman. Now the tradesman is nice at low levels. At higher levels, you want to definitely go with the ocular. I think is what they're called. I'll look up in a second. Good. All right, so I want to go into beating stuff up with a pet. Now, if I remember correctly, the base pet ability uses strength. And then extra health would be really nice. Or extra healing, excuse me. So I'll grab that. Eventually I'm going to grab the thing that gives me 2 axes. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes it just lags out and your character can't do anything. I've noticed this since the game came out. Also, the thing I noticed is sometimes the health potions pop up as beer. I think they should have kept that. That should absolutely have been stayed in the game. Your character should be picking up different types of beer. There's a chest over there. I'm not going to bother. Grand Warrior. Gloves. Ooh, equip those. Ooh, should I equip that instead of this? I don't know. What I'm hearing isn't considered a spell. That's the best question. I think it is. More regeneration. Dang, a lane. Spear. Oh, thorn totems. So being a totemancer is pretty cool. Just dropping tons of totems out and let them do tons of damage to these things. You can actually do some serious van damage with that. Jean-Claude van damage. 100%. But wanted to be a Beastmaster. Oh, ah! Ow! Go away. Oh. One thing I hate about this game is it makes the fans on my computer chug. Oh, I have a really good machine, and it didn't start doing this until I switched over to Windows 11. Oh, if you see this video and you want me to answer IT questions, feel free. Pop them in the chat down below. If you have any, it doesn't matter what the IT question is, I will answer it. Stop pushing the wrong button. Chance to chill, plus 11 mana. This looks like this is all vendor garbage. Alright, let me go and level up. Ooh, skill bonuses. That. Skill system introduction. Viewing augment trees. Click on a skill. Okay. Use a new skill. Click on the action bar in the slot for the skill selection panel. Specialization and skills. You can specialize in up to 5 skills, which max of 20 levels in a single skill, which I've always had an issue with that. I should be able to max out those skills 100%. But I can understand why they did that, and it's to keep it from going crazy. I don't fault them for that. Summon Wolf. They changed the icon for that. It's a brown wolf. That's interesting. He's specialized. So I'm the Beastmaster. Use the mouse here. Howl, damage. Right, this gets me extra companion. But this is what I really want. Up the companion limit. You can summon wolves up to your maximum companion limit. This is what you really want. Getting that. It's a rough one. Now focusing on bleed duration and bleed damage. That's what you really, really want. So I think I'll go this way. Plus dodge. Alright, so that's really nice because then the pets can actually move and dodge stuff. Maybe I'll grab these up. Generic ring. What does this do? Yes, equip that dodge ring runs. So there's really cool rust color axes you can get in the game. Like PoE, there's rust items. And rust color have different functions and abilities associated with them. I never understood why I can't get one of these as a Beastmaster. One of those things. That'd be kind of cool walking around with that thing or riding it. Oh, man. Sorry, I keep skipping the chat here. And these mysteries that interest the Osprix, whatever secrets the keepers hold. I'm sure Rhea wants them. Okay, now we speak to the Keepers Council. Okay, speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly. Okay? That's new. Oh. Why did it such... Oh. That is cool and bizarre at the same time. That really. Yes, Frigga. Yeah, she's with you the whole game. Just so wacky. Why is she there? She's at the end of time. Like, she's a constant. Okay, sell stuff. Sell Bush X. Spell damage, just damage. Physical damage, maybe damage. I want to buy that, but at the same time I don't. Okay. Let's get the move on. Let's go talk to these people. Keep a minute, it's just up ahead. She's busy speaking with the Harrowborn ambassador about peace talks. What are these peace talks? Keepers are in need of aid. We're not strong enough to fight off Rhea's forces. The Harrowborns have offered an alliance. Okay. We need their help, but we do not want to be swept up in a war that is not our own. It's actually too late for that now. I'll speak to her. Grail was just telling me of the battle. I am Lena, one of the Keepers Council. One of two. There should be more of us here. What happened? They're gone. Balthus and I remain, and he's not here. As such, I must ask for your help. Ask away. Office is busy checking on our sacred artifact. We're protectors of the Atera, of the Atera's history. And right now, they're in danger. Not much, I'm afraid. We'll discuss it after our alliance. But I'm doing you a favor. You are, and I'm sorry, but this is how it must be. Their secrecy keeps them safe. Even now, the Auspics swarm all of our sacred vaults. I've already asked Grail to check one down in the mountains. Check one down? Look at track. There's another one north where Balthus is. Could you make sure he's safe? There are words of Drake patrolling the skies. Can't his guards kill him? Can do. Do this and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to the Harrowborn's army. Sounds like I have my work to do. Okay. Oh, that's right. It becomes a little gray. It just looks gold on my screen. But back to murdering. Scepter. A scepter. I always like it when people say scepter that way. Makes you feel regal. Scepter. But that's almost as bad. People go both, and you're just like, why do you say it that way? Both. I just drove somebody nuts out there. Someone's gonna watch this video in the future, and they're gonna see that, and they're gonna go, "Oh God." So what's cool is about this game is eventually you have abilities that stack on top of each other and give bonuses to each other. Like eventually, there's an ability you can get with the Beastmaster that stacks the bleed damage and escalates it, and then you can get a axe that has those same powers. And I've had people tell me swipe is the power to take if you want to do that. I don't think so. Also, there is a ring that does that where it increases your maximum companion limit. I don't like getting that ring. So I don't like using that ring and getting it is because if you get it through the skill, you get all the benefits you get anyways. You want it. I love this. The skill itself levels up as you use it. Let's see, I'm going to get 3 levels into this, and then I get 1 level into this, and then I can get this. So, melee bleed, and that's worth every penny. Does you have the axe that you get later on that can do constant bleed damage, and the other axe that causes the bleed damage to proc early. Worth every penny. Oh, it passes. I don't know if this is worth it because pets resummon themselves pretty quickly. But this is worth it. Increase the amount of damage you're doing. Because if you can kill something before it gets to you, it's game over in ARPGs. And all ARPGs are that way. More damage, more better. Like 90% of the PoE builds on the planet, and Diablo 4 builds and 3 builds, 100% glass cannons. AoE glass cannons. If you kill it before it gets to you, that's it. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Swiper, no swiping. Now, what's fascinating is that these skills here all are based off of, as you can see, it's got scaling tags there, and the scaling tags add levels to it. So anything that causes a spell buff and attunement, whenever I activate the sub-ability, it gives bonuses to that sub-ability to the pet. However, strength bonuses add to the pet's damage and health. Let's see, swipe, physical, melee, area strength. So you're going to want strength with that if you're going to use swipe. There's also an ability that has an avalanche. Just, that's the power to get. You can set it so it does more damage the closer you are to a target. Using tandem with the bleed attack, you're killing everything. What is this? Oh, 5% movement increase. Heck yeah. Oh, interesting. Why did I pick that? Oh, I'll click that instead. Yeah, click that instead. God, I love blood and gore. I'm American, give me a little violence. I'm a happy guy. So the one thing I love about this game, which unfortunately PoE 2 does not allow, is that the higher regeneration is, the higher hit points are, the longer you survive. PoE 2 doesn't have that. However, PoE 2 has its own list of accolades and benefits, and it is a really good game. Comparing this to PoE 2 is like comparing a orange to a citron. Where this is a junky, bad-for-you Twinkie, PoE 2 is a good steak dinner. Let's mix that out. Let's see if I can get to the boss fight before I gotta go walk a dog. So remember correctly, there's two boss fights you fight here. One's a mini boss, and one's a boss for a side quest. It's been a while. They may have changed since last time I played the game. That works way better than Swipe at this point. This guy's annoying. It looks like I can tank some of that, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it down to start summoning the Phoenix, or start dropping all of his attacks on him in 1 second slot. Ow. just killed my dog. Dude, stop with the Phoenix already. Alright, that lasts way too long. He's running mid-boss? Jeez. Heal that up. Almost got him. Bam! I may switch back to sword and board. Let's figure the devil. I don't know how to even grind up that equipment. It's been a while since I played this. Yes! That's an add modifier. I want to grind it up. Oh, that's right, you need shatter stones. Increase melee damage, I'll take that. Put that down. I lose some on speed and poison resistance, but then I gain 5 melee, 5 lightning, and 3 hit on melee. That is worth everything. 3 HP on melee hit. Heck yeah. And gives me this gives me the next board there. That was pretty cool. I didn't think we'd have fanfare to stuff like that, just having something just automatically adjust itself to meet your needs. I think these guys are supposed to be like orcs or something. I don't know if I can do that mission without talking to that dude first. I keep forgetting I have that stupid thing. Oh, they increases attack speed. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's the guy down there. I never talked to him. Side mission worth doing? Yeah. I just want to go straight to the boss. And the sooner I fight hard on the monsters, the faster I level up. That's one thing they don't tell you in most of these RPGs. The faster you move, the faster you get to the next area, the faster you're killing monsters at a higher level, the faster you're getting more experience, so on and so on and so on. You want to know how people speed run PoE and get to the leagues really quickly? That's how. They jump to the next area and they have to survive. Okay, why is that? Oh, jeez. I had to confirm that. Problem is you really have to balance your hit points and what you're taking damage on, how much damage you're taking, and move as quickly as you possibly can. And you have to learn how to dodge some of these hits. Man, I've always wanted a good badass flamethrower like that. Let's see. Plus 3 attunement, plus 26% health regeneration. Is that better than what I'm wearing? What I'm wearing is 32 armor. That's 20 armor. Yeah. Let's look up real quick. skill points level up yet? Yes. Haha. More bleed, more better. Like. Oh. Not this idiot. You're here to help. The Osprey. They protect the shard. I'm shooting my AR attacks here. So the best part about it is those guys there that I have to defend and vulnerable. I don't have to worry about them. The soldiers are... Those guys just die after this. That power sucks when you get hit by that. Nope. I'll let myself get hit by that so you can see how... Saw how that knocked out most of my health? That power will kill you if you're not careful. If you don't have enough hit points to survive that, it just decimates you. So if you're playing the witch or ooh. Shards, always pick up shards. Now, however, they said it so it can automatically pick up shards. I don't know how you do that. I'll have to look up later. See that? Oh, I'm gonna put the ring. Good, good. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I should hold them. First things first. Thank you. The Ospreys grow more troublesome by the game. We've reinforced our walls, supplied our men, and taken out dozens of them. Yet, they're still here, using brute force now. Though they're drakes. The howling monsters, circling the vaults, yes. So, I see you lack the Keeper's robes. I take it Lena sent you? Yes, she did. Lovely, while you're here, while you help. You know, I don't know a lot, but I'm just going to skip this. The whole, he basically asks us for his assistance, and we offer to him. Because he explains to us that it's important that we got to keep this thing. It's really wackadoodle what he does later. It's like, why did you do that? I'll take that map away. I know exactly where to go. Standard rule of thumb for looting in ARPGs. Always pick up ranged and amulets and only take up one side, unless you're playing Diablo 4. I do miss the Tetra style inventory Diablo 3 had. Not Diablo 3, Diablo 2 had. However, then lets priority to things of different sizes. Oh, I leveled up. Good. Can equip axe now. Yes, that I gotta pick up next level. So I actually 2 axes, blade of damage. Of course, I don't have to pick that up right now, but I can pick it up later. Okay, cool. Automatic fireball. Yes. That was a cool feature they added early in 1.7. And I can't wait to see what 2.1 brings. Slice, slice, slice. throw it to like an axe. I mean, I can loot an item in combat. Grinding your games. Oh, nice to sell later. So what's cool is that the more bleed my pet does, the more damage it's doing. I don't love that. Oh. I didn't move him, I thought I did. Alright, come on, 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 come on. Move it. So I don't have a lot of time, I'm not going to read what the NPCs say, but just of the story right now is that this guy's going to get captured in about 5 seconds. And I gotta go hunt down the Osprix that has him in captivity. Really cool bad guy. This is a bird guy, had one of his wings burned off. But it's sad they don't reuse him. In the time traveling game, you can't reuse a character that's time traveling. Actually, I would love to see it where you could play characters like that. Like you could play one of the snake ladies or snake dudes. There's a secret chest across the bridge here. If you play the game, it's over there. I'm not going to bother getting up right now. The reason why is because I don't have a lot of time. Blah, she's freaking out. She's telling me to go back to camp, which is a teleporter right here. Or I can just go ahead and just blap. Easy peasy. I'm going to sell right quick. This guy asked us to go find his assistant. I want that movement. So it's generally wise to save weapons like this for when you can grind them up, just stick them in your inventory for right now. Increases fire damage. Well, I'm planning to focus on food. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Leech rate. My current gloves here. Oh, I'll stick with the generation. Where's the one-handed weapon? 20 damage. I'll put that over here for now, because I'm using it in my main hand. I do love the infinitely expandable inventory. So next level, I'm definitely grabbing that offhand axe attack. Now I explained to her that he was abducted along with the trinket, the antenna. Blah blah blah. Go kill the Osprey leader. Oh, that's right, she can get past him. Perfect. Taking more damage while I'm wielding them, but I do more damage. Oh, that's lame. I have to. It has to be 2 axes. It has to be 2 axes. What's the 2-handed weapon? That's 2-handed. Okay. Yeah, I'll break it over there. I've always had an issue with strength being tied to hit points. But I guess it kind of makes sense. More muscle mass, more hit points, I guess. I got my damage. What's going on? Son of a gun. Second I try level 1. Oh, looks like an extra skill slot too. Sweet. Which I will. Your minimum skill level is increased. How many skill points? Blah blah blah. Now this is the one I want. People, that is possibly the coolest ability you can get. Let's go to this. Health leech, hit damage, stormclaws. Lead chance. That's what I want. That one is no new. That, let's max it out. Cool part is that the more skill points you stick into something, the more damage it does. That's a new design right there. Ow. PC off. One button. One. Oh, no, two-handed sword. Oh! I will definitely take that. Did I put that on that though? It's dead. Good. Blah blah blah. She's dead. A shocker, wartime people die. Here we go. Two-handed. Yeah, if you're doing a feast build, eventually you're going to replace your dog with the velociraptors. There's the Fang, it's like a shark's thing or whatever it is. One-handed weapon gives the option to summon raptors instead of dogs. Come on, die, die, die. Probably the next area within the next 20 minutes. Here we go. That is still cool. So one-handed? Yeah, it is one-handed. I like he's trying to shoot me and nothing's happening. Uh-oh. Oh, the dogs. Arf, arf. 75% chance to bleed now. And that just builds. Now the damage just really upped itself. So this is kind of cool. These are insane time wizards that are stuck. Yeah, insane time wizards that are stuck on a bubble. Anyways. They're a bit of a pain to fight sometimes. Those are annoying. I wish you could summon those as a wizard. I believe there's a way to do it using the runic sigils. Ah! Ow. Ow. Haha. Oh, when you push those guys over the edge. Ooh. Of course, special boots, 20% increased melee. Yes, that is getting equipped. Absolutely. 3 minions teleported, dodge rating plus 28. Actual health. I'll lose the movement speed. I don't live without that. Additional pet damage is worth every penny pushes already at pet class. So sometimes, yep, Orin's pick with you can steal his weapon. His weapon of choice. Which is pretty powerful. And if you can salvage it so that you gain the spear function on it, which I've done that before. It's rare to happen, but it does happen. I don't know if there's any modifiers that increase your salvage chance of certain things. Ghost name. They're ghosty. This guy's gonna die. Ooh, clears brass anyway. Double take. Take that too. Oh, thank you, Mutt. Sometimes, oh, I didn't name him right. Dang it. Sometimes it names him, which is cool. I've always loved that. That's. I wish I could set your summoned pets' names in this game. However, I'd be afraid people name it like, oh, my pet Dinglewing. Pet Knife Eye. Oh, dang, he's doing a lot of damage. That bleed is killing people. Okay. So we're getting close to the boss. It's a kind of a cool fight, in my opinion. I like it. Later on, even if you fight him as a tougher build, Like when you've got your Tetri class build, you've got all your different abilities and bonuses. These takeovers. Now, let's see, dream catcher. Oh my God, it's better than that. Yeah. Die. That. I know there's areas over there. However, I don't have a whole lot of time today, so I'm just gonna get what I gotta get out and move on for the day. More lore there talks about how they were told about the Terra and what powers it holds. That's basically the boy greater demon saying, "Hey, yo, I need you guys to do this so we give you special powers." As he whispers nothings in their ears, I guess. I don't know, sweet, sweet nothing. Die. As you see, the bleed damage is stacking on him, and it is just beating him up real bad. Of course, having that high regeneration helps a lot too. Whether sure if they did damage or not. So for an intro boss, it's really nice because he teaches about the different things you can do and how to pay attention to different cones and effects. That is a new attack. But basically, just if it is, stay behind the boss's attack. You can use dodges to get around all this stuff. Shard, Prime Master's the Glen of yes, command amulet. Let's move over here. We talk to this guy. And he tells us he's got to talk to us back in town. With the power of the Epoch. Blah blah blah. That it is so cool. That is the coolest thing they added in this game. 100%, guys. That's amazing. If you see this video, hats off. Message me. I'll buy you a free t-shirt that says that was really cool. Well, I'll buy you a t-shirt. That's free for you. Now we gotta go home. We go over here. Actually, my inventory full? Nah, it's only half full. Okay. Oh, that's why I gotta talk to this guy. So we tell him that Joe, the lady died. And he's like, oh man, that sucks. I gotta find someone new. It's like, man, feel free. Oh, it's cool. So then we talk to her. She's like, he hasn't said a word since he's been here. You go talk to him. And then this guy goes, oh, we cannot get rid of it. The Epoch safe. Oh, the Epoch, last Epoch. Which he tells you about the Terra core and whatnot. Confirmed. Completed the quest. And then, oh, bing. Sends us to another dimension. So the game first came out, he would just disappear, and you'd be sitting there for like 10 minutes going, what's going on? What happened? Where did he go? Where's the next plot? And all of a sudden, bam, right up in the criminal ruins. Like, oh, okay then, what do I do? So, on that note, we defeated the Osprey Commander. I will be happy to follow for this series if people like this game, want to see more about it. Yeah, you can message below. This is Lily. This is Last Epoch. You have a nice time. Stay safe out there.